Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this physical in Tokyo, coming at you with some more. It's gonna be LittleBigPlanet. Don't worry, I gotta fix the tags. I mean, the folks on VOD won't know what I'm talking about, but the folks who are not on VOD will, because it always sets us up as being something else, and then, you know, it's very like it's the trans experience, isn't it? Um. Always telling us we're something else, something that we're not. I hate it. I'm trying to get this. I wanted to do the clouds, but I feel like maybe like is a 3-second delay between them because you get them, they're bunched up like that, and I hate it. I really don't want them bunchy like that. I don't know, like maybe. I don't know, is this, if I do something like this, say if I put a 6-second counter, right? Make sure that it flips. Will this get us what we want, where it's only firing off once every 6 seconds? And then, but it's not, so maybe we need this, now we need this back down? Is that gonna get us what we need? Well, I could test this by having the counter be quicker. Alright, so it's not giving any output at all now. And I don't want that. So what's the answer here? How do I have this trigger? Okay, so that's not what we want. But now they're all full, right? So how do we get them to turn off? I use the randomizer for very few things. So it's a little bit like I always feel like I'm learning something new with these. Oh my god, everything's breaking. Yo, why? Okay. Okay. They are clearly touching this. Oh! Why are you turning my jars of jam inside out, yo? Why you want to be doing a thing like that? Are these not touching destroy? They are. What if I, like... Okay, first off, let's get... I can't get... Oh my god, they're just going off. Their jam's ajar now. Oh, I hate that. Those are just... Okay, what we need to do first, let's rewind this a while till we can get back to not having an infinite line of clouds. Holly, how you doing tonight? Is life being good to you? I really, really hope it is. Because if it's not, I'm gonna be unhappy. Starting to feel the tired. I mean, you know, you got a lot of, there's a lot of tired to feel. No question about that. What happens if I turn this into a solid object and just make things run into it? Surely that won't cause any trouble. I mean, I can't see it. I mean, what I mean when I say I can't see it is that it's outside of the view of the camera, so that's not going to be a problem. I just want to make sure. Okay, so stuff does disappear. For sure. But we are back at the issue with these guys. Class was quite a lot today. Turns out that voice training has turned my voice into a cannon. Okay. That's interesting. Is that... Do we want that? Oh! How you doing, Hirunda? I'm trying to get this... I wanted to spawn clouds, but not like... I don't want the clouds on top of each other. And I wanted to choose between like 3 random clouds. Oh my... Like, look at all of this. This is uncalled for. This is uncouth. It's a lot stronger than I thought. I kind of love that. Although I understand that you're kind of in the superwoman position where you've got to, you've got to learn how to not destroy children with your voice. So that's like, I could see why that might be a bit frustrating. But, see, Hirunda, I love you for lots of reasons, but I particularly love when you just like, you can just break up with that. Like, you just drop right in, being like, oh yeah, it ain't a cloud, it's a crowd. You're silly, and I love it. Yeah, it's just like, I want more of, oh, get over here. What's your issue? I want more of a gap so that they're not... I don't mind, like, if a couple of them are close, but I don't want, like... I don't want them overlapping. Because I think that looks kind of crummy. But they're very slow moving, is part of the problem. Also, they're way the heck off in the background, so that doesn't really help me a lot. That one lonely cloud. So probably I don't need it to be... I don't need it to be like a full 6 seconds. They don't need that much time. And I could, like... I could make that part random too. Wouldn't that be funny? Okay, so it is going to a new one. That's good. Oh, what's the bottom part for? Okay, so what is the bottom part for? I think it was to put more of a gap in between when the clouds are spawning, 'cause it was getting very flickery. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I think I did it for something else and it seemed like it worked, so I just kept it. It does feel a little bit silly now, though. Okay, so like they still need more space. Oh. I know what the bottom part is for. It's so that the clouds will have a random gap between when they're spawning. Basically. So the top part is randomly picking, hopefully, which cloud is going to spawn. And then the bottom part is, like, how long is the gap between when they'll actually be allowed to spawn? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, so they are disappearing. Yeah. Please add a tiny chest and spawn cloud strife. Oh my god. but I should. But I should. I definitely should. Because I could make a Cloud Strife. I've got the costume. That would be hilarious. Also, these clouds are not being destroyed when they touch things, and no, don't like that. That's how we ended up with the problem last time. Yo, what? Why you gotta be like this, Clouds? Is it because you're defizzed? Oh my god, that would be hilarious. You've got the... Is it because you're defizzed? Should I... Because I need them to... Oh! Like, you know what I could do? Why even bother with the destroyer? Let's just like build the destruction in here. Just give him a lifespan of like 30 seconds. Let's go with 20 for right now. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to make these all 0 just so like it doesn't make anything explode. There's also a tunnel effect, but I'm not sure if I like it yet. I don't think you need that much overhead for the top half of the cloud spawning logic. A randomizer and emitter set to 1 shot should do it. I'm gonna come back to that, Hidunda. Evelyn! Yo! I was just thinking about you today. I was like, I ought to send her just a quick DM, just to, you know, say hi and let her know that we're thinking of her. Yeah, no, things are going pretty well, honestly. I've been tired. Work has been kind of exhausting, but aside from that, like, since starting HRT, like I don't know if you were here last time, like when I actually started, because it has been a little bit. But my mood has just been amazing. It's been wonderful. I mean, granted, wonderful in comparison to my previous mood. Like, I'm not bouncing off the walls, but like I'm in a much better place, and that's like a lot. But I hope that you're in a really good place. I hope that life is treating you really well. Oh, it's floppable! LittleBigPlanet, more like medium-sized planet? I did! It was a bit ago. It was, I think the first shot was in August, end of August, and I'm on gels now, because my doctor was like, oh, but you could be, like, the shots could kill you. I'm like, okay, I don't want to die. So... yeah. Pluto's a planet. I'm not having this calumny about Pluto not being a planet. Okay, so Hidunda, I can just peel out these counters if I leave them on 1 shot. I think... Yeah, that makes sense though. Right, because they're 1 shot. It doesn't matter if they keep getting a signal, because they'll only fire off once. Pluto may no longer be a planet, but it lives on in our hearts. It's the dog star. If Pluto's a planet, we're gonna have to teach kids about 3,000 space rocks. Good! Good! Teach them about 3,000 space rocks. Let them learn the vast scope and beauty of the universe. It's been a long month for me already due to some... Okay, Evelyn, I'm not gonna push you. to talk about anything, especially, and I appreciate the consideration given the stream type, but I just want to ask, are you in a safe spot now? Like, are things okay? And if not okay, at least safe for you right now? I mean, you could learn about Eris in your Greek class. They're cool rocks. They're absolutely cool rocks. It's the random Kuiper belt object that could. The ultimate celestial underdog. I love it. I love it. And also, if it's something that you really do need to talk about, Evelyn, I want to put a ribbon on this before I get too spacey. Pun not intended. If it's something that you do feel like you need to talk about or you would like to talk about, you know how to get in touch with me. Um, okay, okay. Well, we're not gonna push. We're gonna let you process, and hopefully just be a chill, good time for you. Actually, Homea, that one's cool. It's the only dwarf planet with rings, which is extremely weird given that it realistically shouldn't have rings, but it does anyways. That is kind of cool. Does it also, like, does it mine for gold? Does it make its own armor? On a kind of being dwarfy? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Yes. I echo Hive's sentiment. I'm very happy that you're in a safe spot. Alright. Is it picking a new pick? Okay, it is picking new picks. So, maybe cut down the target time just a little so that we have a little bit more in the way of clouds. And maybe bump up this. What about the class about how sharks have existed longer than Saturn's rings? This is important information to know. Oh, that's right, I forgot to turn off the physics sounds, because I'm a goofball. There shouldn't be physics sounds, honestly. Oh, it's because of the cardboard. The cardboard has physics sounds. Everything else doesn't. Oh, I wonder if they actually have enough time to get across. I like the tunnel, but I'm not sure I like how it works. You could do without the timer connected to the randomizer. The randomizer has its own timer settings that are pretty handy. I don't know how they work. Okay, honestly, this is absurd given how much I use timers, but I use them for generally exceedingly whatchamacallit. Like I use them for like exactly one purpose for the most part, and anything outside of that purpose, I don't know how to get them to do the thing that they do. I would like that, honestly. That would be great. I do this stuff with timers all the time, and that's the only thing like I know how to do with them. With timers, with randomizers. Alright, I'm gonna... Do I have a smoke? I do have a smoke. And that's important. Well, while you're marshaling your thoughts, like a general, I'm gonna change the timing on the lifespan. Because I don't think there's enough time for them to actually get across the screen. We'll give them a minute. I feel like that's enough time. It might be easier to walk through it using the other randomizer, but I won't rush you. Do you mean this one? Okay, yeah, like, I'll take whatever tutorial, I can get. Actually, while you're typing, I'm gonna put in some music, just so that there's like something going on. Audioly? Where's that silly, like, the train song? Not that one. Not that one. There we go. Oh yeah! No, that would be perfectly fine. Text is uniquely awful for you're not wrong. You're distinctly not wrong. Well, chat is uniquely awful for tutorials. Like, it's looking nice though. Like, I'm liking it. Those clouds are like really bobbing up and down, and I think it might be because of the train, but like they're really going up and down. I don't know if they need to be going up and down that hard. Trying to figure out how to even say anything about what happened, but I can't. I could probably explain it later on disc, since it's a whole situation that has so many layers to it, and it was very awful to realize. Okay, like, Evelyn, take your time, marshal your thoughts, get them into a format that's going to be healthy for you to talk about, like, so that you don't feel like you're saying something that would bring back trauma that you're still in the middle of processing right now. But you know where to find me. You can grab my elbow anytime. Worst case scenario, if I'm at work, I'll catch it up when I get back home. Oh, Phantom! It is lovely to see you. I hope that you're doing very well tonight. I hope that you've got no particular stress going on. But yeah, I guess the big thing for right now is that you're safe. And hopefully that being here and hanging out will help out at least a little bit. I haven't played your level yet, Phantom, but I can, and I will tonight. It's not so good, but it's okay. I mean, don't undersell it before other people see it. I feel like that's kind of a good advice when you're doing creative work. Okie dokie. Okay, I gotta receive a party for the invite. It's gonna be blue screen for a second. We are only broadcasting microphones. I will join this party. And now there's a setting that we always have to change because it always buggers things up. Or is it I can hear you perfect. And I think is it always like it's not until we get into the game that other people can hear you because we run into the same right, okay, because we run into the same problem every time. Then I'm going to pop into the game.
It's going to be very bizarre. Everyone's going to be shocked to hear a British person on the other end of the telephone.
British?
Anyways, yeah, I'm Brit. I'm a good old Britland person. Right, hello everyone on stream. Don't panic. There's another person on the end of the line. I'm here to help as best I can as a disembodied voice.
Is everybody hearing Hirunda well enough?
I've got a screen on my desktop with chat and everything in the stream, so...
Okay. Floppable says that she can hear you. Everybody run, it's the British!
Run. It's the British! Yep. Hey Phantom, hello. This is Hirunda here. A British person, yeah, I know. It's terrifying. But yeah,
the
no,
terror
it's the
of
British.
The British.
It's the British, love.
The British. It's the British.
It's the British. Can't believe it. Unbelievable. Oh, it's got the PlayStation 4's got its own sort of like voice commands stuff that popped up. It was weird. Anyways,
did you accidentally turn on your own game?
I didn't turn on the game. Right now, I don't need it, so that's fine. Yeah, all our teas are destroyed because we got the drink. You know, you're drinking E.
It's all the tea that you need is just the drink, I guess.
It's yep. Anyways, yes, randomizers, those funky little chips that decide to do things when they want to. They're wonderful.
Funky little chips.
Yeah, but they're rather unorthodox because they do have their own sort of timer system. And actually, I might pop into the game really quickly just so I can get my bearings as I'm helping you along with this.
That's no problem. Yeah, like...
Yeah.
If you got
So, if you have a quick gander at a randomizer you feel comfortable playing around with, just sort of... just tweaking so that we can have a look at it and just be comfortable sort of experimenting.
Oh yeah,
and then we can go on to the meat and potatoes of what randomizers do.
We can just use the randomizers here because like they're not in anything that's set yet, so
yep, that'd be ideal. Yep. So if you pull open the tweak menu, you'll see a few time settings in their own little corner.
The on time and the off time, yeah.
Yep. So, on time is basically how long the positive signal is sent. Like, it sends a 100% positive signal through, and that's how much time that it's set on just the range. It basically indicates a range, and if the minimum and maximum time are the same, it will do that time bang on. And I'm seeing on the stream window it's 1 second, so it will stay on for 1 second only.
Okay.
And then if we move below, the off time is the same thing, except it's the range of time that's allocated to when it's off, when it's completely turned off and it doesn't send a signal through.
Right.
And
so like
same.
Come on. After you.
Yep. So same to the on time. If the times are identical, it will do exactly for that time specified. But the key thing here that I see here is that you set your minimum time to 0.5 seconds and your maximum to 1 second. So basically that will be the range that will then be randomized.
Okay.
So yeah, that's about it.
All right. So like if I wanted to, because what we got here is like it's an 8-second timer that's turning on this, But if I
Hmm.
wanted to do that in box, so to speak,
Yep.
then I would take that off and I would set the on and off time at the same, and I would set or the min and max for the on time as the same, and then I would set these as a higher value, like
Yep. If you want it to be 8 seconds total, as in you want it to cycle through a positive signal every 8 seconds,
right.
then the total time. So you have your 1 second on your on time, and so
Mm-hmm.
your off time, if you want it to be in total 8 seconds, then you want it to be 7 seconds. So that it's 1 and 7, and then that's your eight
Ah,
seconds.
okay.
But you can also tweak that if you want your on time to be much shorter, so the your signal doesn't last as long.
Mm-hmm.
Then I don't know if your maximum on time can be 0 seconds. I know your minimum off time can be on 0 seconds, but
I mean, you could
that's
set
something
it
I
to
could.
0, but I don't know if that does anything.
It's basically the shortest signal imaginable. It's instantaneous. It'd be like the sort of signal, like if you imagine a timer that you then immediately reset. Hey, Oblong. Uh,
Os Oblong, how you doing? Also,
yeah.
to catch up on Evelyn, Evelyn, you're absolutely right. Hiduna does have a great voice and way of explaining things.
Aw, y'all are too kind.
No, we're
Um,
not. We could get way kinder than this.
uh, yeah, but basically, 0 seconds should be the most instantaneous sort of pulse second.
Okay. Now, would that mean that we would want to bump the off time to 8?
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess so. Yeah. Especially if you want that to be strictly 8 seconds.
I feel like that's a good idea. That seems like a good idea.
Yeah. So then the randomization is you don't usually touch that unless the sort of like select always a new one and
Yeah, I did.
like is it one at a time and whatnot.
I don't ever use those, like the patterns. Just I don't mess with them.
I
You doing
rarely
all
do.
right? Good to hear it. Good to hear it.
Mm.
I'm sorry. Those to oblong.
No problem. No problem. I've got the stream chat open on another window, so I'm not out of the loop entirely.
Okay. We
Um,
want you in the loop. The loop is important here.
yeah. No, don't want to miss the loop.
I think I want to kind of tweak that bob because the bob is like really weird. It's
Mm,
very very large. Like they're
mm.
really dipping up and down.
Yeah, I get that. Like it's supposed to be a very cartoony effect, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's no problem. Um, Oblong, what are you painting? I don't know if the advanced mover is the right choice here. Like, I almost feel like just two movers, and then I could have like a really gentle up and down, and then the like the static to the left. Airbrushing some stripes onto some fabric, nothing fancy. I mean, it's way more than I know how to do. That sounds fancy to me. We are not making a bomb survival. Although
Oh, boo,
I had
boo.
I had considered I'm making a hub for my show, 'cause I was kind of too sick to work on my big project on Wednesday. So I was like, well, I could just throw together as a practice. Like I could just throw together a quick hub. It worked out pretty nice, honestly. But I was thinking that like, I could make a level where it was like, can you survive 3 minutes of the train of terror, and then just have like escalating hazards show up on the train? Not like an infinite bomb survival. I don't think I'd really want to do something like that, but like have like for a sequence like a chainsaw that comes down through the top of it, and they've got to dodge to the left or dodge to the right kind of deal. I'd make a LBP bomb survival joke, but I can't remember what they use as titles because it's been so long. Like Ultimate Bomb Survival on a Train, Ultimate 9/11 Bomb Survival, which was pretty awful.
It's Yeah, it's very close to just a giant word salad. It's not quite search engine optimization bad, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, they're right up there with like the shark survival levels,
Mm,
honestly.
yeah. Anyways, I feel like my job is done for the evening. I'm not going to intrude as a disembodied voice, British voice, despite the fact that people seem to enjoy my presence,
I mean,
which I
I
much
do.
appreciate.
I enjoy your presence, you
Aww,
goof.
I am a goof.
You are a goof. I don't know what you're thinking. But it was lovely. If you want to stick around longer, you're more than welcome to. But if you wanna pop off, it's not a.
Uh, I think I'll just pop off the voice chat just because, yeah, it's pretty practical for giving a creative advice, but it's not so much. I don't know. It's. I'd much rather be part of the chat just to keep things comfortable and interact with everyone else,
Oh yeah,
if that's alright.
absolutely. That's
Yeah.
that's
So
100% cool.
yeah, I'll disband the party chat and yeah, I'll join back on the Twitch chat. So
All right.
look forward to my wonderful puns.
I always do.
Yeah.
And was this? I can't believe it's been 4.5 years now. 4.5 years for LBP for you, or like 4.5 years for the stream? Because actually, yeah, we started 2018 on the streams. God, it's been a while. Started the first review show November 2016. Yeah, it's been forever. Did you Hidunda, did you turn off the group because the audio is still kind of low? He read his excerpts from the dictionary once? No way. That's kind of slick. Oh, it's Alice! Alice, have you checked your Tumblr recently? I could suggest that you check your Tumblr. Why is my game audio so low? I posted something to you, Alice, in your message box, is all I'm saying. I mean, I also posted a picture of my hair, but that was on my blog. Oh, thank you, Alice. You have been wonderful to have here in our life for the past going on 4 years, maybe. And I had the idea last night, and I was like, I just want to do this, so I'm gonna do it, and I did. Why is my game audio so quiet? That's really weird. I'm on blue screen for a second. Nobody panic. Is it because I still have the party open? It is. I need to leave this party. Okay, the sound should be back to where it should be. Yeah. Okay. Why is stream lagging out for me? I wonder if that's that's a my end kind of thing. Because we know that my connection is not the most stable thing in the world. Oh yeah, it's my cardboard bestie beastie, my beastie bestie. I've got your phone on max volume. Huh. That's weird. Am I quiet for anybody else? Because I've got my mic bumped up as high as it can go. I mean, I could bump it up in the PlayStation settings as well, but then it gets like really loud. Why you no move, Clouds? Okay, that's like really weird though. I believe it's a Mayan thing. I don't really know if anyone's experiencing stuff. I wonder what's going on. No, but seriously, Cloud, like, why you no move? Is your... Oh, there we go. There's our issue. But I don't know if we've lost the bob, though. Because it doesn't seem like they're bobbing up and down. Whoa, wait, why is there an ooh woo in chat? Like, I've got no issues against that, but like, that was kind of sudden. Ooh woo. The movers can fight each other if they have the same force. Well, the up and down should be at 0.05 or 0.5. Okay. So if I set these to the same force, but like... Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, that's an issue that I've had with, That's an issue that I've had with, recordings in the past. And I had to, like, really play around with it. Oh, why are you at 50? That's weird. That was weird. That's a weird setting. Oh, but... Hold on a second. What if we... Let me try something. Yo, I'm hearing cracking. What is cracking? Oh, for fudge sakes, those clouds escaped us again. Still learning good mic stuff. Oh god. It's like, it's a lifelong process. These clouds, they always escape. I hate it. Come back, clouds. Come back, Cloud Strife. They are, though. Can't reach them. They're too far away. Wait, I could just get it. I'm really worried about doing anything that might accidentally make the level break. Is there any way that you could pay for improvements on your current setup? To me? Probably not without going all in. Like, I don't think there's really too much I could do about, like, the internet speeds. I think I'm just kind of, what I got is what I got, because this is the company that I'm with. Although they're not usually too bad for us. And then the only other real point of, like, I could get a better mic, I suppose. I don't feel like I usually have too much trouble with my mics. Like, I've definitely heard clearer mics, but like I kind of feel like for what I do, I kind of feel like this is enough. So really the only point where I could make significant improvements in the stream would be like the laptop. Okay, let's zero these out for a second. Your audio sounds fine, I'm not gonna lie. Headset mics aren't the best, but they're not illegible. The only, like, the big thing I hate about headset mics is, like, if I ever do, like, Meat Space episodes, then, like, I have to wear the headset in the Meat Space episode, and that's just so, like, it's a look, and it's not a me look. Okay. I'm not gonna worry too much about it, Oblong, as long as you can hear me. That is fine for me. I do wish I knew what would make these clouds happy. Like, I want a gentle bob, and I want them to be going forward. So they do go forward. And the upgrade path would be a USB mic. They're compatible with PS4. Okay. I can hear loud and queer! Oh! I almost said something family unfriendly, because that was cute. It surprised me into almost swearing. Alright, so what's our... I really wish that the tunnel hadn't come through right then, because I was looking at something. Like, what do we need to change to get the bob? Because it's not bobbing now. It's not moving at all now. I love it. That's great for us. Why you gotta be like this, LBP? Why you gotta be so difficult? You know what? Wait. I had an idea, but I don't know that it's a great one. God, do I want to do this? Like, it's probably the easiest way that I understand to get something done. And that's fine, basically. So let's just be complete heathens and just go absolute low tech. The two movers are fighting against one another because they're D-bags. We hate them. We hate them forever. Like the Baggins. You go away. You go away. I don't want to play with you anymore. We're just gonna go with Pistons and just be absolute, like, the worst. I have a budgetish headset in mind. That'd be pretty great fit, but yeah, anything in tech costs too much. Yo, like, anything costs too much anymore. Everything's expensive. I hate it. Bisco, what are you doing? What is your malfunction, girl? Did mommy and daddy not love you enough as a child? LBP logic never fails. Like, honestly though, kinda. Like, it's limited in what you can get done. Although, within that range, you can do some pretty neat things. But provided, like, you haven't set up anything that's just, like, completely physics dependent, it's usually fairly dependable. Stuff where, like, you actively need gravity to make things work, like the levels that play themselves, those do get kind of wonky, but I never quite figured out LBP logic. It's a lot, honestly. Did you ever play that logic pack set? Because I found that was really quite good at explaining kind of the basic nuts and bolts of how to get logic to work in LBP. In LBP 1, there was the beginner and intermediate were really useful, I found. Advanced was a little bit less so, because some of it was a little bit more corner case. But they were really good packs. I did them on the archive, I want to say like 2 months ago. Confer MC's tutorials are fantastic. Absolutely and no doubt. Why did you just collapse? Like, why did that happen? Why you gotta be silly, game? What the hell, game? That's not how that's supposed... Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay. Alright. The Confer MC tutorials are YouTube tutorials, and they're fantastic. They honestly are. Why you gotta be like this? Like, you're being a jerk on purpose, game, and I am not here for it. You are making me look goofy in front of my friends, Mom. Alright. I don't know, everything about my profile is so cursed. It's ugly. It is absolutely 100% ugly, and I hate it. You saw that video that I posted, the drawing board video? Where the entire train decided to disappear when I did rewind? 'Cause that made sense. Is your game copy personalized? Apparently personalized by somebody who hates me. I get just the weirdest stuff. I don't even know why. I mean, it probably has something to do with the fact that, like, my profile is 15 years old, active almost the entire time, over 2 consoles, 2 regions, and a name change? Restructure my files? I don't know what that means. Love Oblong, I am not techie. I am super not tech. You can't be like, restructure your files as though that's gonna have any meaning to me. Can I hit it with a brick? Must have bought the transphobic copy. I can't believe Sumo did this. I can. That is pretty funny though. It's funny in the worst way, but it is kind of funny. Minimum length is fine. Let's up the maximum length a bit. And then put it on a gentle time. Actually, do we want... That looks kind of nice. I could go with that. Alright, so we don't want to see the winch. We don't want sounds. And we want to make sure that you disappear. I think if I can get this... If I get this bit sorted, because we are at the... almost at the hour point. If I get this bit sorted looking kind of the way I want it, and working kind of the way I want it, I think what we'll do is, we'll do the 1 hour break. I mean, not a break for an hour long, but a break at the hour point. And then we'll do some community levels for an hour, and then we'll take a look at the big project. Because the big project is exciting. All of my recent interactions with LBP have been funny. We want to see the winch, but we don't. Because if we see the winch, that means that we've got to see the, I don't know why that made me laugh so much. If we see the winch, that means we've got to see the, glass block. Otherwise, we'll have just a floating winch. And I'm not here for that energy. What's going on in your copy, Evelyn? What kind of weirdness do you got going on? Mine's just a mess. Like, mine is just constantly crashing. Alright, that's going out right. I've played a few of them. I got a couple of them recorded for the archive. I don't know if I'm gonna record all of them, because you said you got like 52 entries. Was that right? I feel like that's the number that I'm remembering, and that would be like, that'd be like a month and a half of archive stuff. But I did get, I got CB7 Sun's entry recorded. I really like that. That was quite charming. Trickio Mickey's entry, which I felt like the strong parts in Trickio Mickey's entry were really good. Like the scenes that they put in for the gardens, the canyon, Metropolis, And temples, I think, were the ones, like, the scenes I thought worked best. But I felt like the ones that weren't, were just like a little bit bland. I played La-Di-Da's, but we played it on stream, and I don't like have a super strong memory of it because it was in the middle of stream, and there was just like, you know, juggling a bunch of other things. And then we played one, I don't remember who did it, but it was a lot. I think it was called Wonder Plane Bash, but oh wait, I want to catch what Evelyn said. A friend got an old transphobic friend of mine who hates me banned from several LBP Discord servers, which is wonderful to see. Love to see it. Love to see it. We gotta protect our own. I'm not gonna have anybody out there giving you stuff and the business. Not gonna stand for it. I'm sorry that you had to deal with a jag like that in the first place, but I'm glad that it at least got sorted. At least I believe they got banned. I'm not in contact with any LBP server owners at... I can't talk. This is too early for me to lose my ability to speak. Well, you are in contact with one right now, who is not me. Cause Oblong, you're co-owner to Little Big Workshop, right? Oh, Soup! Oh my god, wait, back up. Love Oblong, you did the bunker butt? Oh my god. That level, had some issues with that level when I was on. We tried to stream that level and it did not go well. It was ugly times. I didn't like. Okay, the two paths diverged in the woods. From a technical and presentation standpoint, I absolutely loved it. Like, I thought it was a neat idea. I liked that close-up view of just the character model in general, because I like my character model. But also kind of like seeing bits of the bunker, like really, really close up. Like, as an objet d'art, like, it was super, super cool. As an experience of playing it in front of other people, especially, did not have a great time. I generally love that level with all my heart. It's like a playable practical joke. I beat the whole thing and I cackled the whole way through. We're not gonna stand for that, Evelyn. Is that, do you know if that's their name in Twitch? Because I can put them in the ban list right now. I would definitely, I'm not gonna... I mean, even if they weren't mucking with you, but definitely because they are. Alright, let me set these up and see how they spawn. But I think they should work fine. There's like too many things in this level already. I mean, why have folks got to be like this? Honestly, I mean, I know answers to this. I'm not completely oblivious to the world, but gotta say I hate it. I guess I don't gotta say anything, but I do hate it. I don't believe he uses Twitch. Okay. Well, I'll tell you, at the very least, I will note the name, and I will abuse my powers as an archivist to make sure that none of their stuff gets archived. Oopsies and doodles. Zanen. Why do I feel like something is just gonna explode? Like Neo Tokyo. Something has to go wrong, like at the last moment. Wait. See? I knew it! I knew something was gonna get wonky. Why you gotta be like this, game? Why you gotta do that? Well, this is not how I made it. I did not make it like this. Game, you're doing things to me, game, that are making me sad. These last 2 days have been a lot of meeting people. It's a little tiring, but it's real nice. It is. These have been good days. What is going on with these? Let's do a test. We're gonna let you free for a moment. See if something weird happens. No? No, it just flies free like a bird. Maybe a little bit faster than I would like, but you know, it's doing its thing. What the fudge? Game. What do you why this game is transmissic? Come on. See? He didn't Transmystic sounds awesome. Do you know what's happening here? Wait, what the hell? Okay, so like, does the first one just spawn funny and then the rest of them are okay? Or is it just like that one? That's weird. It's been a game dev meetup yesterday. No, because this one's all weird too. Are you the same weird one? No, maybe. God, I feel like I'm having an aneurysm. Okay, it's the twisty cloud. Is this twisty? Is this one also the twisty cloud? No, it's not. So, what the fudge? Oh, is this that kid? Fudge that dude, yo. I remember you telling us about him, like, ages ago. I don't know if you, at the time, felt comfortable telling us the name, because I don't remember the name coming up, but I remember you telling us about somebody who was giving you the jimmies. Along those lines of issue. A good riddance to bad rubbish on that kid. Pausing while an emitter or connector is in the middle of a cycle, tweaking the settings, and then unpausing can mess things up royally. Okay, I mean, I'll keep it on my list of names to watch out for. That's not specifically, by the way, Soup. Not necessarily baby mode. I don't know if I had realized that previously. I mean, I may have done on some level, but... So let's, we're gonna leave the... I'm gonna turn off the emitters for right now so that we can play about with some stuff. We don't need to change any settings for these, so let's redo our grabs. Sorry about the burp, that was a little gross. I know this because at the end, that was half my issues with the contraption I was telling you about in DMs last night. Oh! Okay, good to know. And also good to know that you got it sorted. I love the way that the arrows in the emitters, like, never point anywhere useful. It's like, it's almost never where they are actually going to end up. I love that. I don't believe that's a thing that I can blame on Sumo. I kind of feel like it's always been that way. Okay, so we've reset the emitters. So let's see how this works out for us. Oh, and of course, it's like... The emit happens when the tunnel happens, so I can't freaking see! Oh! Level, you are screwing me. Oh! Okay. Looks like... maybe we're okay? Looks like they're emitting the way they're supposed to emit. They're not like flipped upside down or anything weird. And we'll turn off, we'll get rid of this. Don't need that anymore. What a saga this frickin' thing has been. Oh, let's make sure that these things are actually getting destroyed. Yes. 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 Love it. I love it. I wish Kronos was here, because I would love to get Kronos' feelings on the parallax. Yeah. Yeah, that can work. I can mess with this. Mostly sorted, occasionally goes out of sync, but it's good enough. Excellent. Hayden said, for anyone in chat, I'm looking for video games with heavy narrative dialogue elements and visual novels to look at for a project. Got any suggestions? Narrative dialogue elements. Like, I feel like that should be a really easy question to answer, and yet as soon as you've asked it, my brain has just completely blanked out. Give me, like, if I can ask you to just throw that question into Discord, just so that I can have it as like a bookmark in my brain, I might be able to come up with something that's a little bit useful. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you got a chance to kind of to get some of it out, Evelyn. But I'm more than happy to let the topic drop. I think we've all got enough information to keep our radar open for this jagoff. I think jagoff is a family-friendly word. I think we can go with that. Before I go on break, I'd like to show what the tunnel looks like from inside the train car. And then I am going to go on break. Because I like the tunnel effect, but I don't know if I like the beginning and ending of it. But it looks a little something like this. I'm gonna put in, I think I'm gonna put in some, I think I'm gonna put in some, like, sound tweakers. Yeah! I'm really glad. This was, I love parallax so much. It's one of my favorite little silly techniques in LBP. I mean, it's not silly, it's like, it's actually a really useful technique, but it's so easy to put together. And now that I've finally got an idea of how the on-the-fly speed up and slowdown works, because you want to hear baby stuff, soup 'em so you never feel bad about, like, stumbling over some simple bit of logic that apparently everybody knew, but you never thought to check, because we all do it. Apparently 15 years of playing LBP, and, like, I had never set my tag sensors to signal strength, but always to closeness. So I could never figure out why I couldn't get the parallax effect to, like, adjust speeds on the fly. Because the technique that Comper uses, which he specifically says to change your tag sensors to the strength scale, he says that in the tutorial, which I have watched probably 30 times, because it's one of my favorite tutorials, and it's, like, super useful. And every time I do parallax, I check it to make sure I'm doing it right. And it was only, like, just recently that I was like, oh, wait. Oh, yeah, like, wait, that's totally a thing. Why don't I try that? It works. You might want to add sound effect-wise as clackety-clack of the train wheels on the rails. I wanted to get that, and I'm gonna have to... Like, I'm gonna have to hunt around for that actual sound. One of the problems I have is a lot of times when I'm in create mode, I'm listening to music outside of create mode, so it makes it even harder with my hearing issues to, like, find the sounds that I'm looking for. I grabbed train engine, but it's not like the one that I wanted. I mean, like, I want the train engine, but the clickety clack is really the one that I was looking for. But, like, I super got to I gotta do some bio stuff, and I also need to stretch and get some orange juice in my mouth and a cigarette at the same time, probably. So I'm gonna do that, Hive, if you're still here, I'm gonna leave chat in your capable hands. If you're not, I'll just I'll keep an eye on the side on the screen. But yes, take a break now. Everybody else, if you gotta get some water, do it now. Be right back. Alright, we are back. Oh, I love to hear it, Evelyn. I really, really do. I'm glad that it's, oh, I did have my cigarette. Did I not have a cigarette? That's fine. Maybe I don't need one. It's like the only time you'll ever hear me say that. I could show one more thing, and then we'll go into not create mode. We'll go into the other mode, the game, the actual game. So I've got these. I've got this speed sensor or the speed tag that everything is picking up from, and I've got it on a counter now just so I could get more, like I could see the changes more distinctly, but I could put it on a timer to make it like slowly speed up and then slow down, and it's a really nice effect. But you can bump it up so things are really clicking along. Oh, I'm hearing some clicks from something that shouldn't be clicking. And I know what it is, so we're going to fix that right now. And then I am going to save, and then we are going to go. I promise. Quick material tweaker. Get rid of those sounds, those ugly old sounds. Oh, not yet, but I hope to see them, because they seemed pretty cool. I don't know if the hours work out well for them though, because they said that they were in Canada, so they might be on Chronos hours, and I know it's a bit of a struggle. Oh! Hidunda, don't be like that. I'm saving now. God, please don't crash. Please don't crash. I need you to be kind to me, game. I need this. But that is a perfect reminder. To anybody who might not know, our very own Supum is doing a series of charity streams for Palestine. Started on Wednesday. Next one is going to be on Sunday. It's playing through the LVP series. The Sunday's stream is going to be Sack Things Prehistoric Moves. I don't know when LBP 1 is going to start. They may be on my hours even. It's actually still dark out. Oh god, it must be, that's pretty early for you. The stream has reached its first goal. Soup is a wonderful streamer for starting right out of the gate with a pretty heavy subject, with some pretty high stakes. Carried the stream remarkably well. Even dealing with a slightly quieter chat because it was just me and Hirunda for a lot of it, and then as Spooky Tunes showed up a little bit later, but was able to carry those stretches that sometimes show up when, you know, folks just aren't like really talking in chat, so there's nothing to bounce off of. As wonderful voice, very easy to listen to. They're doing a fantastic job, absolutely fantastic job. So let me put that in chat right now. But I do encourage you to drop in if you can materially help with the charity, like with donations. Please do. If you can't, it's understandable because money is tight always. But please just maybe spread the word. Talk about it. The situation is many steps beyond dire at this point. The last news that I heard was that there was an agreement to a 4-hour-a-day ceasefire, which is a lot. that I don't know if I really want to unpack in this setting. That's not a success. But yeah. Yeah. Well, it's true. It's out. You're a delight to listen to. Like, I understand very, very well stress over voice. Like, I dig that feeling a lot. And I know that kind of putting your voice out there in front of other people, you know, it's not easy. But no, you got a great voice. It's like you got a natural voice for what you're doing. Oh wow, 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 wow. I didn't know that part. That's a lot. That's a lot. I wanted to check out Phantom's level definitely tonight. So we're gonna do that first. And Phantom, if you're still in chat, I hope I didn't miss you if you had to go off, but is it LBP Phantom Strom or is it Phantom Strom LBP? It's Phantom Strom LBP, right? I mean, I could check them both. Nope. Nope. Did I spell it wrong? Because I can't spell Phantom Strom LBP. Oh, it's just Phantom Strom. Wow. Just... hate every word of it. Where is the level? There we are. It's this one. Get our peepers on. See how this is. I played a level, I think I talked about this last night. I played a level called The Gardens in 1 hour, and it's kind of a lot. Next week's review show is going to be a lot. Flippin' Biden. Flippin' everybody. Oh, this is sweet, Phantom. Is it just the scene? You've even got a cow on a skateboard. Like... Oh my god, I'm in it! What? Yo! I don't know if that's just like a copy player one's costume or not, but like... Because I don't think I've given anybody my costume. I did teach PtaER how to make it, but... It's still a nice surprise. Like, I wasn't expecting that at all. This is nice, yo. I hope Phantom's here to hear it, but like, I like this one. I mean, I'm a big fan of these kinds of eye candy, where there's a bit of a scene going on. Also that they don't make my game crash. Like, I'll always go to town for the technical skill and prowess of Chris Redwalker 1. Wait, Chris Redwalker 6. Their levels are like fantastic looking, but they are so freaking busy that they just want to make my PS4 explode. And I kind of hate that. He said back in '89 that if Israel as it exists does not exist, they would create one themselves. Israel's been very good buddies with the US and UK because they deal with anyone in the Middle East who needs to be put in their place. Yeah. Yeah. That's been pretty long-standing policy, yeah. I don't know the exact quote, but like that doesn't really surprise me at all. Biden's like a douche, though. I mean, am I happy that it's Biden and not Trump? Like, that goes without saying, but like, that's not saying a lot. Oh, yo, what's the screen name? Phantom! I love it! It's really nice! Oh, did chat get weird on you? That does happen sometimes. But yeah, no, I like it an awful lot. There's a very good vibe to it. I should grab this for the archive. Paid for Igor. Okay, we can check that one out next. Every time I see the character, and I'm trying to think of how to phrase this in a way that is like family friendly. Okay, so the Media Molecule mascot, the Mr. Molecule mascot, there used to be a shop in Osaka. I think there was a branch in Tokyo as well. We won't get into the reasons why this shop was necessary, but the shop was named Condominium, and the mascot of that shop looks exactly like the Media Molecule mascot, and I've never been able to see the Media Molecule mascot without thinking of that shop. Now I feel like there's a missing market for skateboard cow levels. That's why I said we're not going to get into the reasons why that shop exists. You know, we're going to keep it relatively family friendly to the best of our abilities, but it is a true thing. I took a look at City B Colts a bit ago. It's very impressive. I'll be sure to play through the whole thing as soon as I can. I noticed on the video that you, like, brain meats, please, we're only at an hour and a half. That the video is marked unfinished. Was that because you ran out of time? Because it's a 2-hour video, mate. Like, that's a lot. Are there, Evelyn, are there only the 3 levels? This is the one that apparently takes 16 hours 100%. That's... Which level is the... is the 15th anniversary one. Because we got the Little Big Picture Machine. We've got Moises Brazil says goodbye to Little Big Planet. And we've got the Chum Lab. I'm not sure which one of those is the one we should be looking at. I just played a level by Tin Boy. What level did I archive by him? We're almost up to a year of the archive, by the way. We're like... I played Cardboard Castles. And I gotta be honest, like, it's, not very great. It's okay. It's like, it's extremely okay. They must have uploaded to Twitter only, I think, since I saw that they posted it and they talked about it. I don't know if they uploaded it though. Okay. Well, I'll keep the name in mind, and oh gosh, no, don't worry about it. That's not a problem. I'll keep the name in mind, and I'll give it like a check over the next couple of days, and see if it pops up. Hot eruption. I could stand a hot eruption. I was trying to think of a way to say that wasn't going to sound like I needed phrasing. I think I was successful. Oh, there was a message from Kronos. Oh, Kronos is deep in the Risk of Rain's returns hole. I'm gonna give him a shake. Says it took him 14 hours to get his first W in Risk of Rain Returns. I've been excited for games relatively rarely, like new games recently. But I am excited to see Risk of Rain Returns. It's looking real nice. And Risk of Rain 1, like, I love Risk of Rain 2. I deeply appreciate what they've done with it. I was very surprised at the degree of success they were able to get from that big of a jump, from the 2D pixel style to the full 3D. Like, that was a shock that they pulled it off, and pulled it off well. But my heart is always going to be with Risk of Rain 1. Hidundam, it was lovely to see you as always. Thank you so much for the walkthrough on the randomizers. It was very, very helpful. I hope that you sleep well. I hope that you have a wonderful day tomorrow. And we look forward to seeing you next week. We'll be back on the Siren trip. We'll be fighting Nurse Sausage Face. It'll be exciting. Apparently, I was going about Nurse Sausage Face, like, all wrong. Egads! The floor is made of larva. That was kind of neat. I like that. Nice cracks in the material. Like, that's a good look. Excuse me? I'm sorry, from whence? You can't just spawn lava on people, game. That is what the kids call rude. Oh, that was lucky. I see that there's a secret prize bubble there, a point bubble, and I can't get it, and that makes me sad. Yep. Kind of saw that coming. I don't know if I would have put the... I don't know if I would put the lava quite so close to the edge there. That feels like a bit of a choice. Because it's a one-hit kill. This is neat, though. I don't know how I feel quite about the presentation, but, like, the gameplay is fun. Good old LBP platformers. You know I love the LBP platformers. Like, I appreciate all the other things that you can do with LBP, but the platformers are always going to be where it's at for me. I never quite got into, like, a lot of the other game modes that people tried. Shooters I found, like, they worked pretty well, but, like, the RPG stuff, I always bounced right off of that. I always found with, like, the RPG stuff in LBP2, is like, there were always way too many controls to kind of have to deal with. Oh, that was just rude. Game, that was just being rude. You didn't have to be rude like that. Uncivilized. Deeply uncivilized. Treacherous? Oh, fudge. Gosh darn it. I kind of wish that they had put the checkpoint down here, just to save us from having to do that drop every time. Let me climb up this this rock face, Evelyn, and I will peep what you wrote. I wanted to make one, but I just lost motivation, desire to work on it. It wasn't very good, but oh well. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's easy to hold yourself to a higher standard of good than is entirely necessary with these things. Generally, I figure, like, if you can manage to sustain an enjoyable experience for a couple of minutes, that's a pretty decent success right there. That was my fault. I kind of lost my attention for a second, but still a little bit salty about that. I wanted to check out a 585 level tonight. Not like one in particular, but I've been playing through a couple of their... Oh, for heaven's sake. I've been playing through a couple of their levels for the review show, and I wouldn't mind checking out maybe one or two more, just to have a better read on them as a creator. Also, I do apologize if my voice is getting a little bit softer, but it has been a long week of talking. I might try again now, but I got so much going on right now that I haven't opened LBP in a while, and actually, I haven't opened LBP in a while and actually did anything. That's a super big mood. Like, that's 100% understandable. Os! Kronos, congratulations on the win! Oh, what was that rudeness? Game? Level? That was just uncalled for. You can't put me in a cutscene and then just kill me. I was, in fact, just talking about Kronos. Kronos, you missed the chance to see the upgraded train, and now I'm going to have to go and show it to you before we look at the big level. Actually, do I want to do that? Like, oh, whatever with this. Whatever with this. You can't, I'm salty. This is me. I am unhealthy for your blood pressure. Alright, just run, don't stop. See, that's... You've actually got to run off screen, like, to get enough of a headway to get past it. I don't like that. Oh. I did not play demo. Oh, good reminder. Oh, fudge this. What? You gonna put me all the way back here? Oh, wow. Level, you just had to go and get, like, super rude right at the last minute. Good evening, Lilith. It's a pleasure to see you. I guess, yeah, we're having oh, I'm gonna give this one more shot because I'm not doing this all night. I got other stuff to do. I think what we'll do is we're gonna play demo, and then I'm gonna do a level by 585, and then we're gonna go into create mode, and I guess we could look at the big, like, if we go to the big project, it's just going to be to show things off. Like, I don't know if we're going to get a lot of work done in it. Yeah, okay. I've had my fill. That was cute, but Lilith, it is a pleasure to have you here. I'm sorry you came in at a point when I couldn't give you the attention that you deserve, but hope that... I saw that you're going to be doing the Jaws stuff. I was going to get to that in a second, Alice. Let me do the welcome first. I hope that life is not giving you any more stress than you feel like you can deal with. Since it's your first time here, just as a quick introduction, my name is Disco. I am a 45-year-old white American trans woman living in Japan. I've been in Tokyo for 2 years, but I've been in Japan for 20. I was in Osaka before this, and this is our empty room. And Alice, why would you watch all of the Jaws sequels? They're so bad. They're so bad. Like, there's nothing good in the Jaws sequels. Not even Louis Gossett Jr. And Louis Gossett Jr. is pretty fabulous, but he does not save Jaws 3D. Jaws 5 Cruel Jaws. Isn't, like... Is that the one that was, made for TV? There's water. Is there water in, I mean, in Jaws? There's a lot of water in Jaws. Having to do a lot of introductions. Yeah, we picked up, had a bunch of new folks showing up. It's been lovely, honestly. Cruel Jaws is a bootleg Italian sequel to Jaws. Every word in that sentence is fantastic. It only gets better. Do they, like, is it just footage of the shark, or do they use, like, recognizable actors footage as well? Just use the shark footage. It's probably for the best. Like, if they just flashed, like, Roy Schreider's face up on the screen, somebody would probably sue, and that wouldn't be great. I'm convinced the person showing all of the Jaws sequels I convinced the person showing all the Jaws sequels to show it after we finish the official sequels. You just like, do you just want to torture them? My cat keeps clawing at my chair. What do I do? He's being too silly. I let my cats just burrow into the couch. Like, I did not know how to stop them. They decided the couch was going to be their den, and that's just the way it was going to be. Luckily, the couch was only $20, so I didn't lose out too much, but it was a second-hand couch that was probably actually like a fifth-hand couch. Wait. You've got official Jaws 3D glasses? How, though? How? Those are ancient. I was a child when Jaws 3 came out. I saw Jaws 3 in the theater. Oh, fudge. I was all excited. Oh, it was a fantastic deal. This was a uni dig, and there was a super cheap secondhand store across the viaduct from where I lived, which was, I mean, that's not really going to give you any information if you didn't know Milwaukee, but I don't remember how we got it back, because I didn't have a car when I moved into my first apartment, and it would have been a long walk, and it was not a small couch. I just let my cat do whatever I want, whatever, unless it's a plant, in which case it's on. You could invest in cacti, and then you'll never have to worry. Also, as an addendum to Catch Soup, this was like 25 years ago, so I don't know what that would be in today dollars. We could find out, though. I'm terrified. Let's see. The 98, so 20 USD, 1998 in 2023. Oh, really? 20 USD in 1998 would be $36.80 in 2023. I figured that it would be a lot more than that. That is still a very affordable couch. I'm pretty sure I'd worry more if I had cactus in the house. Really? Cactus are lovely. They hardly ever insult you. I had my cactus we had Boris for like, I think 15 years. I only got rid of Boris because we moved, well, I moved to Tokyo. And by the time I moved, Boris was huge. Like, way too big to actually transport. This level is so good, Kronos. I gotta show you the train, Kronos, because I need to get your read on my parallax setup. I think it's pretty good, but you are a parallax master, so I kind of want to see what you say. God, I'm so bad at this. Okay, I am eating all the poop. And that's not good for a growing girl. Like, you don't want to be doing that. That's not gonna help. I'd be doing better if you made that tutorial on time. About demo? Cause like you could always make the tutorial. I swear cats aren't real. I don't know how to inform you, but cats are unfortunately very real. Well, I guess the only unfortunate part about cats is that I don't have one right now. You would think, Kronos, like, after playing this level so many times over so many years, that I would not need a tutorial anymore. So I kind of feel like at a certain point this is on me. If I had the time to do the tutorial, then better, I just finished the project outright. Well, you know... I'm gonna give that one more shot. I would like to give that one more shot. I'm just thinking about how, like, a vast majority of the stuff I owned for my first apartment was, like, just stolen milk crates. I kind of think it's like against the law to not have a couple of stolen milk crates in a university apartment. Like, surely they'll send you to jail for that. He clawed at my foot and now I'm bleeding. What the hell? Evelyn's cat. Stop messing around with Evelyn. That's not, you can't make Evelyn bleed. This is not a Predator movie. God. Oh please stop. Alright, if I could maybe shoot in the direction I think I'm shooting, I feel like that would be best. Alright, we got it this time. Kronos, who did you pick up your win with in Risky Returns? Like, who is the champion character? Commando! Like, that's the biggest, that's like the most white bread you could possibly do. Is it because you don't have anybody else unlocked? Also, does Engineer still rock? I need to know if Engineer still rocks. Engineer was always like, I don't know what else I'm doing, but I can live with this. Oh, right, dash! Dash! There's a rainbow dash! Oh, we're not winning this one. Oh, we're fudged. Oh, sweet! So they're like the risky 2 turrets? And I keep saying turrets when it's turrets. Alright. Tonight was not a winner for demo. I mean, it was a winner for demo, but it wasn't a winner for me. But I know I've beaten demo before. So my win is logged and recorded. That's the important thing. So you can do one 585 level, and then they even have a Risk of Rain 2 control setup for people who are more comfortable with that playstyle. I kind of can't imagine what that would be. Like, how is Risk of Rain 2's control setup different from Risk of Rain 1's? Do you mean like the UI? Ah. What was the one that I wanted to play? Western Warrior sounds kind of cool. I might try that one. It's an LBP1 one. Is the game gorgeous? I feel like the game is gorgeous from the few screenshots I've seen, but like, does it hold up in play? It's so good. I need this game so much. Yo, Horse, like, were you supposed to do something for me? What is your gig? What is your malfunction, Horse? Cats are surreal, always a meanie and trying to attack me. I think, did you, like, do something to the cat in a different life? Honestly, it might be one of the best games of the year for me. I'd love to hear it. My daughter's kidnapped by evil bad guys. Use my gun to rescue her and save the day. You know, this is a freaking Liam Neeson movie, and I hate it. I don't want to cosplay Liam Neeson. It's a very cool looking level, though. Like, there's definitely a style here. I've mostly left him alone to do his own thing. I mean, that does sound kind of like the best. That's an awful place to put a sensor. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh god, I'm stuck. Come on! No! What? What? Oh, Claire, how you doing? hope life is treating you good. I hope you ain't getting no kind of stress. Better not, or I'm gonna go and talk to life's manager. I'm gonna be like, take these lemons. Something lemons. Sleepy, just waking up. Kiddo's got no school today. Okay, is it a holiday over there? Oh, come on. No, horse, no, don't be like this. Don't be rude like this. Oh my god, physics? Physics, must we? Oh, come on! Horse, why do you have to be so cruel? Oh, it's Veterans Day. Okay. Hello? Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, that was kind of neat. I like that. Wait. I refuse to wait. I'm not a waiter. I was a waitress for a little while, but I don't think that the boss trusted me to talk to people. Which, you know, fair. It was not something I was really capable of. Oh, fudge! I was this close to death. I could have died. Are y'all gonna be doing anything special, like with the kiddos, or is it just everybody's gonna relax? Didn't like that. Didn't like that one bit. Look at these cute little baddies. This is pretty neat. I gotta check when this was published. Doing really well, actually. Aside from work-related exhaustion, like, life is pretty darn good. I don't really have any news though, so that's... I feel like I should have had more to say, but I kind of don't. It's just like, life is pretty good. It's kind of nice. Oh, I see what was going on there. That was a neat trick. Good day personally, pretty bad recently, it's been a lot. Yakuza came out the same day as Returns, and I forgot about it until recently. Wait, which Yakuza? Like a new Yakuza? Oh, I see what we're trying to do here, and I hate it. Yes, new, but somewhat smaller entry. How many flippin' Yakuzas are there? What do you want, Level? Why you gotta be rude like this? I only got so much time in the world. Oh, like a Dragon Gaiden. Okay. This is with the new guy with the great hair? If we're talking purely numbered titles, 8 with the 9th on the way in a few months. Dang, though. I don't know if I need that many Yakuza, though. And this is like this is an honest question, but like, does Judgment count as a Yakuza? Like, it's in the same continuity, right? No, that's fair. Kronos, that's 100% fair. It's a side story taking place between an earlier game. Does it have Majima in it? Because I kind of feel like you gotta. No? What is this? It can't be Yakuza then. You gotta have Majima and his fabulous haircuts. Okay, that's fair. Headshots? I'm not shooting people in the head. Thanks for saving my daughter. Thanks for playing. I love how happy the daughter looks. This is neat. This is very neat. There's like 7 Persona 5 games? Wait, okay, so you got Persona 5, Persona 5 Royale, Persona 5 Royale with cheese, you got Persona 5 Strikers, you got Persona 5 Tactics. That's 5 and one of them was made up. Because I don't think there's a Persona 5 Royale with cheese. Oh, is there Persona 5 dancing? I knew there was a dancing all night for Persona 4. Okay, Kronos, I'm gonna show you the train. Oh, yo, Soup, thank you so much for dropping by. I know that you got a lot on your plate recently, so I do always appreciate it. I hope that you get really good rest tonight. I hope that the admin stuff, the administrata, as we'd say, doesn't kick your butt too much. We'll be here, same squirrel time, same squirrel channel on Monday, and we'll be fighting some more Zombros. P5, P5R, P5S, P5D, P5T, P5F, P5X. What's the X? Is that the one where they're all mutants? Does like Professor X show up and like fight Magneta? Magneta? What was that pronunciation? Also, why are like a bunch of levels on my moon locked? That should not be happening. X is the P5 gacha and it's real. Like, I'm not shocked that they made a gacha for it. That seems like it's right up their Hogan's alley. Kronos? Kronos? Is this the jam or is this the jam? Did I do it? I had more of my fill of P5 after Strikers. I mean, there's... No matter how good a game is, I do kind of feel like they're... there's a point of diminishing returns, and I kind of feel like you don't necessarily need to do that many spin-offs for Persona 5. Like, I feel like it told its story fairly neatly. I like the pause there, by the way, Kronos. Is like you were expecting it to not be good, and then you're like, oh, that's pretty good. I could do that, absolutely. X is basically Chinese-ified Persona 5 gacha game. Oh, I think I remember us talking about that before now. Yeah, we could bump the mountains down a bit. Isn't it though? And we could bring it down a bunch. 14, bring it down to 12, maybe? See how that does for us? This is the cursed train, though. Maybe I should use this method instead of saving the same object 50 times. Wait, you don't do this? This is like... Why would you not? Did you not learn from my sushi hub? Actually, I gotta probably turn off the, Oh, what I do with that, Kronos? Hold on a second, because I do have I do have that come up. Usually what I do, if I have something that's like moving into physicalized so that it might just like scoot off screen or something that would blow up, usually what I'll do is I'll make a copy of it and, you know, put it with my other stuff, but with like whatever would make it blow up with a cutoff so that it doesn't trigger. And so I at least just have it on the screen. And then when I need to put it into emitter, I'll copy that as like a master object. I'll copy that and switch it so that it's set up so that it'll, you know, disappear or do whatever it needs. And I'll use the emitter's like pickup on that. Did that make sense? I don't know if that precisely made sense, but what else say? You know it's good when the devs had to put out one of those fake bad apology studio statements the one day before the game came out. Oh wait. Oh, the Gollum game. Yeah. Oh, there's a train tunnel too. I don't know why it was kind of like getting staggered like that though. That was kind of weird. Okay, well I could show you like really quick. So let me do this first, and then I'll show you that thing. So, like, let's say we had, like, we got this box, right? And the box is gonna be, like, on a timer that's gonna blow up. We'll just leave it there for a second. It's not gonna hurt anything. So we would want this, like, when it emits, like in the real level, we would want the timer to immediately start, and then like the box would explode. But we want the object around so that we could still work on it and not have it not have to save it 50 times, because that'll make our profile explode. So what I would do is I would install something that would turn off the timer. So now here's my master copy, and it's not going to blow up, it's not going to do anything funny. And then when I need to actually have something to emit, I would just copy it, I would take out whatever's stopping the logic, and then I would use the emits capture to copy this object. So I've still got the object in level, and I can always like pick it up again. I'd delete the copy afterwards, or I would just let it, you know, do its thing and blow itself up, whatever. Like, 'cause the emitter's got it, so... And now I'll do the same thing with like the physicalized moving objects, because they'll scoot off the screen if I leave them there. I'll make like one copy that's static, so that it's just gonna sit in one place, and then if I ever need to like emit it, then I'll copy the object, set it to dynamic, and then do the emitter save on that. Oh no, it'll still, like, I could erase everything here and the emitters would still follow them fine. And in fact, what you can do, you can't have an emitter like save an emitted object, but you can copy an emitted... Okay, tongue, work with me. You can copy an emitted object and then have the emitter save the copy. That would have saved me all the dev time. Oh wow. Hive says, the Tindian game was made by the people who made the Black Sad game that I saw someone stream and then have to end stream early because the game just stopped accepting controller inputs consistently at one point. Wait, Black Sad, is that the, is that like the rum running cats? That can't be right. Oh, Cronus wanted to see the tunnel, so let's peep the tunnel. Okay, so it's the rum running cats. That's disappointing. Overall sound quality, if you listen closely, In the jingle, it sounds like you are in an official with doors closed and an office with door closed and people talking? Wait. The Rum Running Cats is made by a fascist? That's something that I want to set up. I haven't set up that part yet. We could do that, though. Oh! Okay, good. Good. Because I like the Rum Running Cats, but I do not like fascists. What are the tweaks now? Default ambiance, everything at 100, and hallway. Oh wow! Would that like actually, would that do it for you? I probably don't. Like, I would probably cry. I've never set one of these up for echo. Is that like, is it reverb send that gets you echo? Goblin, how you doing? I hope you're really well tonight. Hope life is treating you real good. Let's see how this works out. Oh, I forgot to turn the camera on. I feel silly. I don't know why it's doing that little stagger, though. Like, it wasn't doing that before. I wonder if I mucked something up. Wait, that's not set off of the blue speed, because nothing's set off the blue speed, right? I realize that's a question nobody can answer but me, but... Where is it? Where are you? What is your deal? I mean, not you, Goblin. This is me talking to me. Yeah, it's set off speed. It's off create. It's going at 26. It maybe doesn't need to be going that fast, but... We could probably bump it down to 24. Why were you kind of stomping like that, though? That's really weird. Alright, let's see how that looks with the actual camera, though. And then I think I'll probably save this and I'll go to the big project and we can take a look at the big project for at least a little bit. Hiruna was mentioning... Kronos, do you know what sound is the train track clicking? Like, I've got the train engine, but I don't know the track sound. I mean, he didn't seem to think that there was, but... Unless he just meant, like... I mean, it wouldn't be like... I mean... It could be in mechanisms. I don't want to spend too long searching for it. There's a ghost train. That's definitely not right. That's the monster pack. That would explain that. I'll have to ask him in I'll send him a DM. Is there still an ambient category? There is not. Oh, I think that the ambient category I think is collapsed into other things. Or maybe not, maybe it's the opposite, not collapsed into other things, but expanded, exploded into other things? Yeah, I can't think of what he meant. That, honestly, I hate that. Like, I hate that they took away the colors. It was like a really small detail, but I liked being able to just like visually tell what was going to be making roughly what sound. The bolt extensions on the corners are so ugly. Oh, for the... Oh, yeah, they're... It's not a good look. Was that... Like, was that change in 3 or was that change in 2? Because I honestly don't remember. That was in 3, okay. Frickin' Sumo, why you gotta be like this? Honestly? Yeah, I don't know, like... I don't know what sound Hirunda was thinking of. Oh well. That's not, I'm not gonna worry about that right yet. Sumo! Alright, did I turn on the camera right? No, I did not. The whole point of this adventure was I was gonna turn on the camera so that we could look at what this looks like when it's supposed to look like, but I did not. The pirate's sound color was straight up money. That's fun. Good old pirates and their money. Alright, I think I got it right this time. Yeah, there we are. I remember the camo. Well, you got to see it. And what did you think, Kronos, about the tunnel? Changes are too abrupt, but I like the ideas. See, I was thinking that. And I'm not, like... I'm not... Ooh, that's not a great sign. Did anybody notice that when I hit save, it did not give us a flywheel? Does anybody want to make any bets as to whether or not this game is going to crash? Don't like that, because I done a lot of work on this tonight. I got salt at the ready. I mean, I could... If the game crashes, I'll produce a lot of salt. Salt will be produced. I should put like a salt circle around the PS4. Maybe that would help keep the angry Fae away. Alright. We've got 20 minutes left. I think that's enough time to take a look at one more thing. The big project. Nothing has pictures. God. Like, Sumo, why? Why, Sumo? I just... For LPP's 15th anniversary, I just want you to fix your stuff. I don't need a costume. I don't need an emote pack. I don't even need anything from Steven. Don't have to say nothing to me. Don't have to be like, don't have to promote the fact that your game has gone for 15 years, that you might want to hype that up, one would think, but I will accept the fact that you perhaps did not want to do that. But just please, please fix your stuff. Just fix it. That's all. It's a small ask. It kills me, honestly. Oh my god, Kronos. Kronos, though. The words that come out of your mouth sometimes. Alright, so I started in a new crater because the old crater got really weird. And I decided to like kind of redo the tower. Like, I've got the original tower on hand. And the original tower works fine. But I thought maybe I would try something a little bit more elaborate. Now, I don't have the overlay I have in the level, but I was working with the orange overlay just so I didn't have too many moving parts while I was actually building. Is there anything that needs to be moved? Oh, don't start yet. Don't start yet, little sack thing. It's not your time yet. I speak 3 languages, albeit poorly. English, facts, and logic. Oh my god. And pain, apparently. So let's see how this works. Let's see what you think. Hopefully it won't get stuck. Sometimes it does. Oh, fudge. Fudge! Fudge! Ah! Little sack thing, why? Yeah, I need to problem proof it. It's surprisingly tough. Because it doesn't always like dead stop. Now, why did you not go down? That's weird. That's why. Okay. Cool. It should drop down the way it's supposed to now. I said it should drop down the way it's supposed to now. Game. What do you got? Why you... This game tonight has been just choosing violence. What is it that is not... Like, what is static at the moment? There shouldn't be anything static. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. Oh, it's Jelly Beans! I haven't had a chance to read your email yet. It's been like... Today was busy, but I did see that you emailed, and I'm really happy and excited. Now, why you no run? Did I forget to put a tag in? I may have done. Oh, I definitely did. Oh, do I not have any tags here? I can only hang out for a minute, but I wanted to stop in for a bit. You are always welcome. It is super pleasant to have you here every single time. Before I jump into that, Kronos, when we were talking about maybe changing the overlay a couple streams ago, like, this is what it would look like if we have kind of the TV in frame, so to speak. And this is how it would look like if we just had, quote-unquote, the Steam overlay. Or the stream overlay, excuse me. So you notice there's like a little bit more visual field. It does lose a little bit of the charm of having like the actual physical TV. But I feel like it's also an option. I can't believe I didn't put any tags here. I feel like such a goof. I got my axe, hatchet, and machete and have been sharpened yesterday. A man asked if I was a lumberjack, and I clarified that I'm a homeowner who had a pesky stump. I love every word in that sentence. That's amazing. The only way you could make that sentence better would be like, I told him I was a serial killer. It seems like if it's charm you're going for, then it seems like you already have your answer. I think you're right, honestly. I don't remember where the jumps need to be. I could have sworn that I set all this up. Clearly I did not, but I thought I had. Why would I use a circle? Why would I use a square? Nisco, what the hell? Are you okay? Is your brain okay? Narrator's voice, her brain was not okay. Kronos, I've got too many ideas, and it's kind of like causing problems. Because there's so many things I want to work on. It's actually a little bit frustrating. Yeah, I've got, like, honestly, I've got 3 art projects that I want to do, and maybe 4 levels, of which the one on the alt account is like halfway done. But a large part of the back half is like decorations and cameras and things. There's probably just like a quarter left that needs to be done for gameplay. There's the VR level. There's this level. There's at least like one other hub that I've got a pretty strong idea of what I want to do with it. Um, and there's also like the archive level, which is going to have to be done from scratch. So I'd like to believe that one of them will get finished. I'd like to believe that. I think these are too close to the spikes. But that's okay, it's just a test. Oh yeah, that's a problem. I hate that I'm not gonna like, I don't know how I'm gonna handle respawns. Cause I can't make a shrunken checkpoint. Because all the ones that I found are glitched and will blow up your profile. Holly, are you okay? Holly, do you need to get some sleep? I hate that they took out the ability to shrink checkpoints and scoreboards. That makes me deeply sad. Wait! Os! Hi, what's a queer? Would, in what context? Like, I am. Somebody who's LGBT and all of the extra bits on the end of it. I think that's the first time like anybody's. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh my god, that's hilarious! I forgot. What's a queer with you? Yeah, basically somebody who's in the rainbow umbrella, of which I am. I speak for myself. I will let anybody else speak for themselves. All queer with me, thanks. Love to hear it. It's lovely to have you here tonight, though. I hope that you're very well. Hope that life is not giving you any more stress than you feel like you can deal with. You came in right at the end of the stream, but it is still good to have you. As really quick introductions, since it's your first time here, my name is Risco. I'm a 45-year-old white American trans woman living in Tokyo. I've been in Japan for 20 years. I've been in Tokyo for 2. I was in Osaka previous to this, and we do LBP every Friday, and we do survival horror adventure type of games on Mondays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. GMT plus 9. If any of that sounds cool to you, we'd love to have you here. If you want a little bit more information on how we handle things, in the panels below the stream, and we've got kind of full explanations of kind of who we are and where we're at. That third jump, why does it keep on muffing that third jump? Actually, like, what is going on with that third jump? I mean, you might be right, Kronos. Julie Beans, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. It is always a pleasure to have you. I will get back to you on your letter probably tomorrow night. Um, if I've got the brain power for it in the morning, I will definitely do that. But I think maybe it'd be best to expect tomorrow night. But thank you so much. And you stay safe with the axes and the hatchets. Don't want you cutting a finger off. As cool as missing a finger would be, that would probably suck from a practical standpoint. It would look pretty badass, though. Uh, it's weird. It's just like... I don't know why it's not clearing that spike. Because it's not like the spike is any bigger than any of the other ones. It might just be best to get rid of like one of them and have more space between them. I think that's probably where it's at. So let's make sure I don't glue anything to a wall again, which I have done many times now. Alright, we'll move you here. One set of spikes would be sufficient and less likely to fail, but wouldn't look as cool. I think we have to admit that it wouldn't look as cool. But you do have a point. I should be thinking about practicality. Yo, I made this easy mode for you. What is your problem? What the heck? I know that spike is not bigger, cause it was the one that it was clearing previously. There we go. There we go. Success. Easy as mildly complicated pie. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I hate it, but you're not wrong. Oh god, we're almost at 3 hours. Fudge. Alright, let's try to get this one last jump sorted. I could tell it in my throat though. Like my throat is getting scratchy. Jump, 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 jump. Really? Really? Oh, it's too late. Like I'm not thinking because I've done this setup. Like this setup I've already done like 6 or 7 times. It should not be that tough. Did you Holly, go to bed. That's a fabulous picture, though. I love it. I love it. It's a great picture. But you go to bed. I don't... Okay. You are an adult. I trust and respect your ability to make decisions for yourself, but I can only ask you to treat your body with care. I think it would be pretty neat if maybe you went to bed. Just saying, just saying. This is just ugly. I am just making ugliness. I don't care though. Like I'll fix this up. I'll clean this up later. Hop, 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 jump, pause. You little weirdo. You absolute little weirdo. Like, that's okay. That's okay. It's the 3 hour point. I gotta go. Cause my throat, you can hear my throat. I got the buzz. I got the vocal fry. Yeah. Folks, I had a really good night tonight. And I had a really good night last night too. Like the streams have been just getting lots of new folks in and everybody's cheerful and it's been fun and just been having a good time. I could go for an order of vocal fries. I mean, if I streamed for another hour, you'd get enough of it. I tell you that much. Yeah, no, this has been a good one. Administrata. I don't think there's anything big on the plate. We're going back to Siren on Monday and Thursday. We may toss in, depending on how long Siren takes us, we may toss in an odd episode of Risk Rain 3. 2. I can't talk. But yeah, like Siren, and 3, let's go! It's mobile! And LBP, that's next week's stream. I gotta go. I will ask all of you, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in meat space. Make sure you're getting the hydration that you need. Try to be getting at least one meal in a day, even if it's not particularly great. Just to have something in your belly. If you got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule. I'm sorry, Kronos. I'm so sorry. Try to take those medications as close to schedule as your situation allows you to. But most of all, please do remember that you are important to people. You have value. You have worth. There's a lot of people out there that are rooting for you to have your best life, that want you to be happy and safe and healthy. I'm one of those people, but I am definitely only one of those people. There are many more. But that pretty much does it for us here this go about. So from me, Isco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigasamdota sayonara, see you, and ciao.